There's been a lot of drama lately over the YouTubers, the Watcher channel, that have been trying to promote their new streaming service to people in terms of, I would assume, just to make more money because, I mean, at the end of the day, everybody just wants to make more money. And so there's been a lot of backlash on that. And so I just wanted to see what exactly their response to the backlash has been, and then also kind of a poll on what people would like to do when it comes to maybe supporting the channels they watch and just kind of see if people even really care about it because from the outside looking in, I don't think people would really care all that much about supporting these videos and the struggle, if you will, that it is for them to get advertisers and things because at the end of the day, it's a business and it's going to be tough. I mean, you can't expect the people watching you on YouTube to pick up for that, if you will. It's not reasonable, I think. It says Watcher responds to fan backlash over subscription service by saying new content will be free on YouTube after 1 month. We messed up. Yeah, I'd say you messed up pretty well too. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, they're talking about them wanting to be more creative and things like that, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, look at Mr. Beast. I mean, obviously they're not pulling as many views as Mr. Beast, but where there's a will, there's a way, and you find ways to work it out. Especially when they've been hiring on a ton of people. I think they said they hired like 25 people at this point, where it's like, does it need that many people on the production staff? I would say no, just based on what I've seen, but maybe I don't know enough. I don't know. It says three founders of Watcher Entertainment apologized to fans for their announcement that they were exiting YouTube and would put their new shows exclusively on their own subscription streaming service. In response to a torrent of negative comments, Watchers Stephen Lim, Ryan Bergara, and Shane Madej, apologize if I butchered that, said they were revising the plan and will now make their originals available for free on YouTube 1 month after subscribers get access to them. We messed up. I mean, this is what it should have been anyway. I mean, from most people that I've seen, it's like they're providing this content on YouTube, and then if people want to go above and beyond, they can sign up for the Patreon where they get even more content and things like that. It's like thinking of the customer first, if you will. It's really what it should be about. Not saying that it is really anywhere, because at the end of the day, people just want to make money. That's why people do anything on the internet, really. I mean, they could say that it's for personal pleasure and things like that, which it could well be, but I guarantee you they wouldn't be doing it either if they couldn't sustainably keep making money. Especially not after they've tasted at least a little bit of success, if you will. And so in that aspect, I do think they messed up big time. I mean, people were talking about the greed, and I do agree it was a little bit greedy. But I think even more than that, it kind of shows a little bit of out of touchness, if you will. Just expecting the consumer to pick up the slack of the just overall a little more oppressive, if you will, business market and economy that we have right now. It just is harder for everybody, business and consumer. And so expecting the consumer to be able to pick up that slack is just not reasonable in my eyes. I mean, even looking at insurance companies, jeez, man, that is. I don't even want to get into that, but yeah, it almost is like borderline predatory in my eyes. And so I had a poll over here that says, "Would you ever pay to watch your favorite YouTube channel?" And I almost think this was done in response to the watchers. So I kind of wanted to see what people. I mean, this is like a small group compared to the entire world, but it at least gives you a vague idea anyway. It says YouTube has become a hub of some of the greatest talent in the entertainment industry with rising stars that put out incredible content. But would you ever pay directly to watch your favorite YouTube channel? The appeal of YouTube as a platform is that there are millions upon millions of videos on every topic imaginable. True. And in many cases, channels on the platform have massive audiences. The two biggest channels on YouTube right now, Mr. Beast and T Series, have both amassed subscriber counts of around 250 million. It's so funny because I remember back in the day when PewDiePie was doing his battle against T Series or whatever. I had never heard of T Series until he mentioned it. And after it all died down, I forgot they even existed until like a week ago. I'm like, bro, it is a. It just goes to show how big YouTube is. Like, there's 250 million subscribers, and I don't even know. I forgot they even existed. YouTube is just so massive. There's so many people on YouTube, and I do think that's the draw of it. It's free. It's free. People can consume whatever they want. Uh, yeah, it has ads, but there's ways to get around the ads. You could pay for YouTube Premium if you want to support it that way, or you just get ad blocker, which I'm definitely a fan of because, oh my gosh, there are so many ads on YouTube, especially ads that you like. What is this ad for? I mean, a lot of them are just predatory ads too, trying to get you to enter personal information. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about a poll trying to see if people would pay for service. And so, as you can see here, it's only 1,000 votes, which I mean, this is like, it's so small, but at least it gives me a vague idea, if you will. Multiply it by 10, multiply it by 1,000. I mean, so there's still people who would pay. It looks like 4.52% would pay for dedicated subscription. 6.73 would pay for a dedicated subscription, but not for a single creator. 6.15 would pay for a channel membership or something like Nebula. 5.96% would pay for Patreon or similar. And 76.63% would not pay to subscribe on a YouTube channel. And see, that's kind of my thought process in all of this, is that the overwhelming majority of people are not going to pay for something that they've seen on YouTube. And I mean, rightfully so. They've been getting it for free for this long. Why would they start paying now? And so that's kind of what the argument against it is for me anyway, is that you just have to create an incentive for people to want to support you in other ways. You can just force people to want to support you, because if you do that, they're just going to push back, and that's what we're seeing. And so, yeah, anyway, let me know what you guys think about the whole Watcher situation. If you agree with them trying to go off and create their own another streaming service for you to buy and subscribe to. Ugh, don't even get me started on all the streaming services we have now. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, make sure to leave a like, and I hope to see you guys around. Peace.